Hi guys, Lucas here from Red Wolf Roche. I hope you're doing well. I just wanted to throw in a little video this morning to tell you a little bit about the market and my thought behind all of that. So I guess what's going to be important to talk about is who's hiring, um, for what role, which industries, things like that. And I also wanted to address something about geography, I guess, where you're living, where you thinking you would be living and working tomorrow. So, just in a nutshell, if I was to cover, I guess, first of all, um, the subject that's more important to my heart at the moment is like, where do you see yourself living? Where do you see yourself working? Like, I mean, we don't know what the world is going to be like tomorrow, when, if, when, later, whatever. When things return to normal, like, are we going to be all working from home? Like, is it really important where you live, where you belong, where you grew up? Like, we all come from different places, and we all have like little neighborhoods that are important to us. And I'm in Brisbane at the moment, and the neighborhood I live in is important to me. But do I need to be working around here? Do I belong around here? Is it important where I'll end up? I mean, so many questions, and I guess not so many answers. So if I was to give one major answer, is maybe detach a little bit from the where to focus more on the what, if that makes sense. So, I mean, world is reshuffled. The world is reshuffled, and work within the world is completely reshuffled. So, I guess maybe tomorrow we'll end up getting a work contract and work for a Brazilian firm. Who knows? Working from Sydney, or we'll get employees living in Paris, working for a Melbourne project or a Brisbane project. Who knows? So, I mean, that already exists with freelancing, but what if it's more of a long-term-ish kind of thing? So, I guess what I'm trying to say is we don't really know, and at this stage, it's probably safer not to assume that things are going to go back to the way they were before, where you basically you're you're North Melbourne guy, therefore you will be looking for work around North Melbourne and a school for your kids around North Melbourne. I mean, who knows? Even if schools are going to be a thing, like, I mean, anyway. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, sorry for the pause. I guess what I'm trying to say is detach from the where. And if you are living in I don't know, Ballarat, and you see a role advertised in Brisbane, well, I wouldn't be shy and apply for it at the moment. I mean, it's everybody's working from home anyway. I mean, where am I now? See what I mean? I could be in the office. I could be in my house. I could be in my guest room. I can be in my kitchen. You never know. So, as long as you can do the work properly, and you know what you're doing, and you're an expert in what you do, and you find something that really inspires you to do your work properly, then this is where I'll say you should go. So I was going to tell you about jobs that we have available around Brisbane at the moment, but I mean, at the end of the day, wherever you are, maybe in Australia at this stage, maybe we're not ready for international audience at this stage, but maybe we are. There are many roles to fill in the IT space. Well, as you might know, the IT space is not doing that bad during COVID-19. Um, so in IT, in data, in digital, we have roles in sales, a lot of roles in sales, and all throughout the country, really. So, like, if I'm just reading a few like that, there's cloud engineer, technical project lead. Um, We have business analyst roles. We have data engineering roles, system engineering roles. We also have roles in various industries in regional Queensland. So they can go up to Mackay. We've got a couple of openings in Bundaberg, Rockhampton, so Toowoomba. So there are a few roles out there. Obviously, more in touch with tomorrow. We've got cybersecurity roles all across the country, business process roles and architects, digital project managers, and then in the creative space, SEO, SEM specialists, and so on. So I guess what I'm trying to say is it just apply at this stage, and anyhow, and whatever the state, if you can do the work well and you can prove it, you've got a chance. So I'd say apply. Good luck.